Alright guys, welcome back to another installment of Play and Review with the Xbox Game Pass. Now today is very exciting because we have the opportunity to play the long-awaited Minecraft Dungeons. Now this has been listed on the Xbox Game Pass archives for quite a while now, but today it officially dropped, so we're going to go ahead and get right on into it. Now this is supposed to be kind of a top-down Diablo Gauntlet-esque kind of adventure set in the Minecraft universe. So they had a little intro cinematic about how the rise of the Argillager happened, lots of plot point going on, but we're going to start from right here, doing character select. Now, there's lots of different avatars and stuff to choose from, male, female, lots of different skin colors. Looks like that one's supposed to be kind of an assassin type. Lots of different ones. Oh, you got Classic Steve. I dig it. Now you got a couple of DLC guys there as well. So let's pick one out for us. We're gonna go with... There we go. Kind of a woodsman kind of theme to this one, so we're gonna go ahead and choose that. Level 1. Connect 2 or more controllers to play local multiplayer, online game, offline game. Let's go ahead and do an offline game and see if that's going to give us the ability to play a single player, because that's what I like to do. I like to try to play as much single player solo kind of adventures as possible. Now we're going to see if that's something we can actually do in this. Traveling to the Squid Coast. Now, I kind of do have some high expectations for this game. You know, a lot of people have talked about it.
This is the work of the evil Arch-Illager and his minions. They sweep across the land like a ravenous scourge, subjugating or destroying all in their
This is a really big town. I have never found a town like this in regular Minecraft.
Make haste. The villagers have need of you.
Move around with the legs. Yeah, there we go. A to attack. It's me to go find this objective. Go to the village. Cry for heroes. Defeat the zombies. Slashity slash. Oh, that was pretty easy. Your sword is effective in close combat. Use it to defeat the zombie. Got it. So, as a keynote, using this right stick here, we can kind of do a little dodge roll action. Sweet, so we got ourselves a little emerald. Yeah, beat these guys here. Bam. Bam. Defeat the invaders. So now we're going to take on, I guess, a little bit more challenging enemies. Shoot the skeleton guard. Bundle of arrows. Okay, so we can use right trigger here. Bam, shoot the skeleton. Anybody that knows me knows I love to explore. Never know all the interesting stuff you can find when you do. This time, sorely disappointed to find that it's not the case. Let's take out the zombie real quick. Bam, one shot at him. Whoop. Ooh, blocked by cover. Some shot. Bam. It's very intuitive with that auto lock going on. I do really enjoy that. Oh, I even have a little inventory space going on. Okay, so we can get some new weapons later on, and it looks like there'll be some enchantments. Okay, so just like in regular Minecraft, you have your inventory open and you're not messing, you're not really paying attention to what you're doing, you will get hit. Good to know, good to know. Let's take a look, gotta open up my chat here, make sure that I'm seeing all the people. Alright. Got that in there. Wonder if there's a way to, ooh. Didn't even, ooh, illagers. Okay, okay. Gonna go ahead and use left bumper for that little healing potion there. I got hit pretty badly. There was a lot of healing done for that one potion. Alright, got some supplies. Got some bread, so the food here just does some regeneration over time. Picked up some more arrows here. Where does it want me to come down this way? Downwards. Here. Lots of cool stuff I wish that I could check out. I wish I could go inside some of these houses and oh. Survive the ambush. Wasn't much of an I was about to say wasn't much of an ambush. Like 4 enemies. Hey, level up. Enchantment point earned. So enchanting. I'm gonna enchant my sword here. Oh. Choose a random enchantment. Smiting. So find more emeralds on fallen enemies. That can always be good for getting new stuff. Increase damage against the undead, which really would only work against zombies and skeletons, I imagine. Chance to temporarily stun enemies. I think I'm going to go with that. That's always really handy to have. Fireworks arrow, okay. So I can equip that down here. Ah, okay, so you can use your artifact slots for X, Y, and B, at least on the Xbox controller. Nice, nice. A little switcheroo here unlocks that gate. Good to know. I like that little rocket, and it looks like it's got a cooldown instead. So it's not just one and done. Oh, awesome. Use that little roll action. Oh, wow, 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 wow. That is a lot of emeralds. Lots of monies. I dig it. I dig it a lot. Let's see what else we got here. Alright, my... Die. Bam. Got him. Now that my artifact is recharged, we got another little splash damage with that rocket once we're able to use it, once we really need it. I mean, I really like the controls on this. Just kind of moving around feels really nice. There's a nice reaction time to it. There's some more stuff here I might be able to get. I'd like to explore. Oh, I can't get anywhere through there. Okay. A barrel roll. Oh, okay, so that's actually on a timer. Down there on the bottom, we have the right bumper or your right stick. Controls that little dash, and a little dodge roll action. But that is on a timer. It looks about 2 or 3 seconds. So that's something to really keep in mind later on as we're going through some of these harder boss battles, and I guess bigger mobs. Just because that's really going to put us at a disadvantage if we're not making really good use of that. chance and go exploring. Nothing down there. Disappointing. Take a look here. What's this? So it wants me up here for some reason. Oh, okay, set up a camp.
You were too late to rescue the villagers, but don't fret.
Oh,
They're
that's
still
really
out
sad.
there somewhere waiting for a hero to find them.
So it looks like it's really short missions, at least in what I'm playing so far. But let's get over here to the camp. So we did hit level 2. Projectiles hit 65%, not bad. 602 damage dealt. Players down to 0. Mobs defeated 100. It looks like I get a little chest at the end of each mission. Pop that open. What do we get? Common fishing rod. Trusted companion of any true adventurer, the fishing rod is useful for more than just fishing. I wonder if we could use that to kind of pull enemies towards us. So if we wanted to use more of like a tank build, we might be able to pull enemies to us and kind of aggro them to keep them away from others. That might be something interesting to find out. Let's check. Pulls the closest mob in range to your position. Awesome. Briefly stunning the enemy in the process. So 1.6 seconds stun duration. That's enough just to kind of get somebody off their back if they're really kind of getting down on health. And it's a 5-second cooldown, so we can't just spam it. Let's go ahead and we'll equip that. Looks like we could also salvage them too. So if we have a lot of 1 or 2 items that we keep picking up, we can salvage them, presumably for parts or emeralds, I guess. Alright, so we got a mission select here, so let's view. Ooh. Looks like the only one we have open at the moment is the Creeper Woods. Oh, okay, so there's difficulty rankings to them too. So it's kind of a enticement or an advantage to going back and doing all of these again. Yeah, because the gear and artifact power increases as you do it, but so does the recommended power level for getting it going. So let's go ahead, we're just going to do difficulty 1 since that's kind of right in the range of our level for the moment. Creeper Woods. Now, having a knowledge of Minecraft, I know to be very careful of these creepers. I can't just use my melee range weapons to attack them, because whenever they die or they get too close and have enough time to light their fuse, they're going to blow up on me. So the faster I can get rid of them, potentially at a range, the better this is going to be for me. And as true to most Minecraft games, the music is fantastic in this. I really like it.
By the Arch-Illager's decree, all free folk are now enemies of the Illager Empire. Somewhere
Well, that's
in these
just not
woods,
nice.
A caravan is transporting villager prisoners to labor in far-off lands. Find the
Slaves, too?
and stop the
Wow,
villagers.
Minecraft is getting
There's
dark.
no telling what dreadful doom will befall our villager friends.
Well, the friends is a very strong word. A very strong word. Let's not use the F word at the moment. Take him out, take him out. Let's try out this fishing rod. Oh, gotta be really careful on aiming that. It's very much just a straight line. So unlike a lot of the work 50% over 10 seconds. Unlike a lot of the other weapons, especially the ranged weapons, it does not have a real lock-on feature. So it pretty much just grabs whatever's closest in front of you at a very short range, I might add. I was really kind of expecting that to be at a bigger range. That's a really long 5 seconds for that cooldown. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. Oh, that is a lot. That is a lot. Oh, okay. Okay. So let's, I am really thankful to have... why is it on my head? Oh! Okay. Okay. That's kind of cool. I can get behind that. And I got a strength potion. Bam, 30 seconds of strength. Let's heal. Eat all the food. Just like all of it. What's this? Smash. Okay, just a little container with some more money going on. Let's do some exploration. Go around the little hill here. Oh. You have to be really careful about making sure your enemy is highlighted in red before you shoot those arrows. So that's how it locks on properly. Ooh. I thought it tagged me there for a second. He did. Yikes. That looks painful. Arrows just stuck in my side. Oh, sweet, there's one of those villagers I need to rescue. Dodge roll. You can just barely kind of aim and trust that if you're looking for an enemy that's a little bit farther than your sight, it is actually locking onto it. Ooh. But the longer you hold down, you can kind of see that animation as it charges up. It does take a little bit of time to charge up a full powered shot for that 25 damage. You gonna give me something? No? Wow. Ungrateful. Could have given me like an emerald or something. Those guys. Ooh, lots of you guys. Any chance that I can get another little TNT box? That would be nice. Some more arrows. Oh, he's got like a sword and everything. Alright. So we're already getting armored enemies. Enemies right here in this earliest levels. I'm kind of concerned on what that's gonna... Wow. I am kind of concerned about what kind of strength some of these guys are gonna have in the later levels if we're getting armored ones right now. Swiftness potion. Wow, that is a lot faster than what he was. It's the creepers. Okay, so it looks like so long as we take the creepers out really quickly, they're not going to be able to damage us. Shadow Brew grants invisibility and boosts your next melee attack. Ah, oh, but it's only like, literally only 10 seconds. Oh, didn't even get to use it. So that's good to know, to really pay attention to some of these things that you're getting early on, and kind of testing what some of these potions and artifacts are going to do for you, and understand that there are going to be time limits to how long those are actually going to be available. Doesn't look like there's anything else back here. Let's use our little dodge rolls to speed this through now that our swiftness potion is... I feel like this is... I don't know. I'm gonna go in, try to... Oh, wow, 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 wow. Ooh, okay, okay. Bad idea, bad idea. waste that a little bit. I was kind of hoping they were going to be a little bit closer together. I feel like if I'm able to clear this, I'm going to find some really good stuff in here. Pick up that swiftness potion. Here. Check out this room real quick. Nothing. Some more arrows. Those are always needed. Now, a good strategy to have with this would probably be to try to, like you would in regular Minecraft, use that creeper's explosion to our advantage and try to aggro him in with some other mobs to try to get some bonus AoE damage without having to really do it ourselves. I feel like that might be a little easier said than done. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Oh, the spider. I got it. Looks like it's about 5 seconds to maybe about 2 seconds of being locked down after you get hit by that spider web. Can't hit me over that wall, which is nice. So that gives me a chance to kind of do some exploring. We already came that way. Let's take a little him. It looks like he can't spam the that web either, so that's nice to keep in mind. And he can dodge them if you see them coming. Alright. Good things to know. Good things to know. Dodge roll. Ooh, dropped a lot of good stuff. Oh, whoops. It was a trap, it was a trap, it was a trap, it was a trap. Spamming those arrows is a great strategy for that kind of thing. So whenever you're going, make sure you pay attention to things that look like they could be treasure. Most certainly are probably not. More likely than not, they are traps. Oh, but I get treasure out of it too, which is nice. So I guess you have to defeat the full mob, and then it'll drop a whole bunch of stuff for you. Oh, there's so many. They must be guarding something really, really nice for me to be getting this kind of resistance. Oh, yeah, gold chest. Those are always nice. Ooh. Fancy that is the achievement I got. Your first fancy chest. So these chests are color coordinated. Just clear out the rest of this area before I equip that. Looks like I'm in a pretty safe place. So I'm gonna back up here and check in my inventory. Got sword, 10 to 16, sturdy and reliable. 10 to 16. Power, speed, area. Looks like it's the same sword, it just looks like it has a potential for different enchantments. So whenever we get back to camp, I might go ahead and see if I can inspect what kind of enchantments that might be that are a little bit different. There's some kind of advantage to choosing that sword over what I already have. And I did level up, so at any time I could go in that inventory and try to pick up another ability for the sword. But I think since I've already unlocked one, that I'm going to have to wait another level before I can add a second one to it. Now this is where we came in. Take out these guys real quick. Nothing on the right. And nothing on the left. Alright. So finding these little mini dungeons inside of the mission is going to be... Oh, sweet. Map overlay. Nice. It's going to be really important, as I guess, as we go through the different levels and the different missions, as means of picking up some rare gear and maybe doing some level grinding at the same time. This way before. It's just a dead end. I do wish there was kind of like a sprint button. That would be really handy. But I guess that's what the swiftness potion is for, huh? Let's hurry up and finish up this mission, because that is bringing us right to the end of our 30 minutes for the play and review section. I might continue on with another mission after I'm done giving my final thoughts on it. Let's see. It's got a lot of armor. Cover's going to be a great thing in this as well. Being able to kind of duck and dodge between enemies, especially those that are a little bit more ranged. Can I get the cow? Yeah! Aw, I'm kind of sad that there's no leather or beef that he drops. And no lamb chops from the sheep. Oh, out of arrows, out of arrows. Really gotta pay attention to that. They can stun me too. Okay. Let's take a look back here. This guy's guarding back here. Apple. Sheep dropped an apple. What is this guy? Beast? He didn't really put up much of a fight. I wonder if there's achievement for killing like a whole bunch of animals. Arrows. Yeah, so I was right about that, being able to lure them in for mobs. That'll be a really nice tactic going in later on. Especially if you get in that situation where you're out of AoE or don't have some kind of AoE damage effect on you with the artifacts. I see a mid-level boss coming. Big wide open areas. A little piggy with a chest. Ooh, that's a green light. That means that that's a little bit better. That has an absolutely massive area of effect. Ooh, rare sword, 12 to 13, sturdy and reliable, lots of power. But it's got 2 different enchantments, so we're actually going to switch that over. Enchant. Leeching, defeating a mob, heals you a small portion of your mob's health. Or rampaging, after defeating a mob, there's a 10% chance to increase your attack speed by 50 for a short period of time. I think I like that leeching, especially as a solo player. That's going to be really handy for me. and it does do slightly more damage than the sword I was carrying. Make sure to get those pots because they just hold a lot of stuff to them. Lots of money. Really careful about spamming those arrows. It's a horrible habit of mine. It's a swiftness potion. It's full advantage. Free the villagers. Alright. So I just gotta free 5 of them, huh? Oh, that thing just does 2 more damage than my other one did, my other sword did, but it feels a lot more powerful. Okay, free that guy. That guy. Arrows back. Oh, okay, he's like a summoner. So I gotta be really careful about allowing him to live for too terribly long and getting away from him. Raiders. Okay. Stack him. Him. Looks like I just got one more left. That guy up top. I don't even want to see what he's trying to summon. Right. Oh, wow. Now it's time for me to escape out of here. Sweet TNT. It does kind of give you a little gray area as like a warning. For where the AoE effects are actually going to be. So you can see it just barely on the ground as you're doing. Wow, that's a huge mob group. Oops. It's like up is my way out. Get the little sheepies. They're really easy to just kind of trick into blowing up. It looks like there's about a 2 to 3 second delay on it. That strength potion out right now. So many of them. Just everywhere. I feel like a porcupine right now with all these arrows stuck out of me. Swiftness potion. Whoa. Heal up a little bit. Alright. Let's get out of here. Goblin stuff. Oh, wow. Defeat this ambush real quick. Jeez, there's just so many. Inclines are a thing. So he who has the high ground wins on that one.
These villages are free from the clasp of the Illagers. All thanks to you.
That was... yeah, that was a lot more intense of a mission than I really thought it was going to be. I'm actually quite impressed about that. It's got a nice difficulty to it. You don't feel like it's too easy. It's just a really pleasant experience going through those missions. And they're quite long, too. I really wasn't expecting those missions to be as big as what they were. So, 40% of chest opens. Wow, I missed a lot of chests. Damage dealt, 7,000. Damage taken, 440. Healing done, 43. Was able to gain 2 levels in that. Tasty bone. You hear distant howling as you hold the tasty bone in your hand. Ooh, I wonder if that's kind of a pet summon ability. Let's check that out real quick. And then I'll go ahead and give my final thoughts on this. Summons a wolf to aid you in battle. Absolutely. 19 summon damage, 30 seconds cooldown. So I wonder if that means that he's going to be around until he dies. Yeah, it looks like he's going to be around until he dies. And if he dies, I have a 20 to 30 second cooldown before he's ready to go again. Alright, so Minecraft Dungeons, final thoughts on the play and review. It's actually surprisingly a good game. I really had it in my mind that I was going to be disappointed by this, because there was going to be too much that was going on. They were really going to try to pull some weird kind of loot box system. I was really afraid with that, especially with Microsoft being at the helm of this kind of development instead of Mahjong like it used to be. But I'm pleasantly surprised about it. It's really good. The combat is really nice. It's weighted very easily. There is the option to go offline a game and be a solo player, which for me is a great thing. I absolutely love that. I'm not a huge fan of playing multiplayer, but it does have that multiplayer option, and I imagine people can kind of class and specialize in different things, different builds, with the artifacts that you find throughout. Music, really, really great. It's very calming. It feels like a Minecraft game, and that to me is what's really impressive here, is the fact that it doesn't feel like a Gauntlet-esque game or a Diablo-style game that they just reskinned into Minecraft. It is a Minecraft RPG. And especially with things like the story mode that Minecraft did not too long ago, trying to fill in the gap of people wanting Telltale Games style games set in the Minecraft world, and how that kind of got mixed reactions. This to me feels like a solid game. It is fun. It's able to be played solo player. You can play with your friends. You can play by yourself. There's really a need to go back and play the missions over again at harder difficulties to try to find some better items to make leveling up and going through the rest of the story missions a lot easier for you. And it's just really fun to learn the little nuances of the enemies, the items, the potions, the artifacts, just the whole leveling system in general. To me, it's really, really cool. I definitely will probably play this again some more. Final verdict on this one, it's good. Pick it up. It is definitely worth the time and money to get it on the Xbox Game Pass, since it's only $14.99. I don't know what this is actually at on the Microsoft Store, but I imagine it's probably at a little bit higher price point than that. I imagine it's probably sitting somewhere around $20 or $30. So it's definitely worth it just to get it on the Xbox Game Pass instead. Plus, if you get it with the Ultimate Gold, the Game Pass Ultimate, it already has gold inside of it, so it kind of pays for itself. So you can play with your friends, you can play by yourself. But yeah, final verdict, great game. Go play it. It's good. It is good. Surprisingly good. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, give that like button a click and leave a comment below with any suggestions for future play and review episodes. As always, I'm Red. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.